Hey everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome to the end of month vlog. This is the thing we do at the end of the month where we look back at the games you played, have a little talk, see how we feel about it. So, without any more stalling, let's begin! I'm wearing a Santa hat, deal with it. So the month began with Bendy and the Ink Machine, the final chapter, chapter 5. It was interesting to say the least. I was very excited to see how the story was going to come to an end after such a long and epic saga. Was I impressed with the end? I don't know. It raised more questions than answers, which kind of irked me a little bit because I was denied that gratification of having it all wrapped in a pretty bow. But it was fun all of the same to be playing it. Having been at Comic-Con shortly before this was the first game I played after coming back, and it was as I was playing this game that my con flu was really starting to manifest, so we split it into 2 episodes to help buy me some more time. Bendy's over. Am I sad? Not really. Kinda glad it's over. Let's move on to other stuff. So as previously mentioned, I was sick, so I wasn't able to film any new content. Fortunately, I have a folder called Emergency. Inside of it, it has videos just for emergencies. So we have Micro Machines, played with Mr. Weeble and friends. I was really happy with the video. I thought it was pretty funny, and it's really diverse and different from the content we normally have on the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. It didn't do very well if I remember rightly. And if you haven't already, do go check out Mr. Weeble over on twitch.tv/Mr_Weeble. I hang out there quite often, and he's an absolute mad lad. Love his face. Moving on! So after that, I make up my Comic-Con vlog. This is the video footage I filmed whilst I was at Comic-Con, and it really kind of encapsulates the whole excitement of the weekend into a single video. I'm really happy with it because there's a lot of joy in that. There's a lot of friends that I never get to see at any other time of the year. It really is a coming together of just everybody, and it's amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And it's also a momentary return of super bad vlogs, my iconic series of terrible vlogging. Anyway, it is what it is. Moving on! After that, we had Rust. I don't remember this video if I'm honest. Oh yes, I made a trap base. The thing with the game Rust is that there's so many different ways you can play the game. You can go out and PvP if that's your jam, but I'm a builder. What did I do? I built a base that was made to collapse, and when the person falls through the floor, there's a shotgun waiting for them to blast them in the face. I did trap some people, but those people didn't really own anything of value, so in that regard, it was a failure, but in regards of fun, it was a complete success. I made friends. I killed them at first, but who would have thought it would blossom into a lovely friendship? We rode an umbrella together, naked, reeing at people as we flew over, and I fell to my death at the end. I want to do more Rust. You guys just seem to hate me doing it. That sucks for me. Moving on. So by this point, I have no videos I can possibly do, and I don't want to break my upload streak, because we haven't missed an upload in the 3 years plus we've been doing this. So that would be devastating if that happened, because of stupid conflu. So I did a health update, where I just told you guys what's going on. It counts as a video. After that, the return of Bomber Crew. This was the Secret Weapons DLC that was been highly anticipated and long awaited for. It was tremendously fun being back in the game, back with the boys of the Bruce, and the most legendary Lancaster of them all, the Bruce, him herself. Being the first DLC for the game, it just felt like an instant continuation. There was nothing majorly different, just additional weapons, additional missions, and some loosey-goosey, timey-wimey giving the Bruce homing in missiles and stuff like that. Alas, it's all over now. There's no more Bruce. There is another DLC, but we're not going to pick that up until next year. So that is, for now, all it is. Moving on! Train Sim World. Everyone loves this game. Your resident professional train driver going into a trainee world and doing trainee things. These are just like an idiot simulator. That's what it should basically be called, Idiot Simulator. And I enjoy being the resident idiot. I go in and I thumb around in the darkness trying to find a direction to go, and things happen and comedy ensues. That's the thing about that game. The plan is that there is no plan. You just go with the punches, roll with the trucks, and just have fun. And that comes across in the video, I hope. After that, more Bomber Crew. Aha! So, resting train sim world, we move on to a different type of simulator, American Truck Simulator. Oh, your boy Spammals hitting the roads of LA in my big truck named America. It was way more fun than I was expecting it to be. When I first heard a truck simulator, I thought, oh, that's boring. How's it gonna be any fun? No, it's tremendous fun. Think Grand Theft Auto, but a little bit less Grand Theft Auto, more trucks. That's what it is. After that, Bomber Crew continues Train Sim continues. I wanted to stagger them out, basically. We've always had this kind of structure of 2 games leapfrogging each other, but I thought at this moment it might be fun to kind of stagger them a little bit. So like Bomber Crew, American Truck, Bomber Crew, Train Sim, Bomber Crew, and then like train, you know, you get the idea. You get the idea here. A little bit less repetitive, perhaps. But after a little while, November 14th rolled around, and we began with Fallout 76. I was pretty excited to get this because Bethesda were kind enough to send a review copy of the game. This was their brand new AAA game, which at the time the internet didn't unitedly hate yet. So there was a lot of excitement and anticipation for it. So I was really happy to be given a chance to review it and to share it on the channel with you guys, because I never would have bought it otherwise. I can't afford it. It's a £60 game, damn it. I won't linger on this too much because I feel like I'm a broken record repeating myself, but in light of how much the internet unitedly hates this game and how all of the complaints of it has no story, it's a broken engine, it's just not fit for service, it's a dead on arrival game, blah blah blah. As I record this, I have now spent roughly 38 hours in the game. And in that time, I have had nothing but an enjoyable experience. I've had nothing but fun, and I have still got nothing but excitement in me for what's still to come. After that, Bomber Crew continues, American Truck Simulator continues, more Bomber Crew, and then we have the video I'm an Idiot, starring me. So basically, since Fallout rolled out on that 14th, on that Wednesday the 14th, we continued to play it every single day over on Twitch. We spent many hours in the game, just progressing the storyline, having fun, exploring, all of that jazz above. But in addition to that, I was still doing the live streams on YouTube, I was still doing the daily uploads on YouTube, and I overdid it. I wrecked my voice, and it came down to the point where I knew if I was to try to record, I would probably do some serious harm. I was able to talk at a very low tone. No projecting or anything like that. So, in hindsight, it was right for me to do that. My voice wasn't ready for a couple days after that. Wednesday, the 21st. Thief Simulator begins. So this is a game called Thief Simulator. You are a thief. It's a simulation of you thieving things. That's what the game is about. Personally speaking, I really enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of diversity to it. While the first episode did pretty well, it's been declining ever since. For some reason, it just isn't resonating with you guys. And I'm a little confused as to why, because we previously did a thief game called Sneak Thief that exploded on the channel. And in my opinion, this is a better version of that. I don't know what's going on there. But we did beat the big boys to it. Jacksepticeye started playing it. Ha! It's worth your time. Check it out. Moving on. After that, we start a brand new series because we've kind of exhausted Train Sim World, American Truck Simulator. It's time for a brand new type of simulator. Ship Simulator. Maritime Search and Rescue. Yes, we're back with the ships, people. You board your ship. You can explore it. Free roam. It's amazing. It's Idiot Simulator continued, everybody. We have a lot of fun doing it. The water physics are very interesting. It's not super realistic, but it's super interesting because you can totally manipulate it as you turn your ship, your wake moves, and you can see the water actually manipulating with it. It's very interesting stuff. We've had a couple of emergencies. We've had like boats on fire, sinking boats, people stuck on rocks, and we've had a lot of fun with it, and you guys at home seem to be enjoying it because it's been doing super duper well. Sadly, the game has been discontinued long ago, and it's just one of many of the ship simulators that floods the Steam webpage, web store thingy thing. So I don't know how long this series will last for, but don't worry because there's plenty of simulators to step into its watery boots. So yeah, moving on, everybody. That brings us to the end of my vlog. Congratulations, you survived another month. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, that was November, everybody. Did it go according to plan? More or less, kind of. Things did change. I did have things in mind in store, but things changed as they kind of often do. I'm very happy with how we handled it. I'm very happy with the games we covered, and I'm very happy with the videos that we've made. I really hope you guys are having fun. On the whole, it appears like you are. Like the viewership on the channel after the Halloween month gone way up, you know, so that's very positive. I never mentioned the Fridays with Spammals live streams on this. I probably should. Because this month we did Red Dead Redemption live, and that was a 3-hour live stream, and while the game is very slow, it is very interesting. It's like a cinematic experience. Like you feel like you're in a movie, in a sense. We got as far as completing the main tutorial. Took us 3 hours to do that. So I hear from now onwards, it really like ramps up in comedy and in enjoyment and stuff like that. Haven't had a chance to get back into it yet, but that's planned for during December. Also in the live streams, we did a party stream where we all played Wormies together and then played Jackbox party games together. It's really great getting you guys involved. I want to do it more often. It's not always something I can easily do. December's going to be a really big month for the channel. I was supposed to have December fully filmed by the time you watch this. That hasn't happened. We've been filming our Fallout live streams over on Twitch. I'm going to be cutting that all down to enjoyable bite-sized episodes and hopefully uploading the full live streams if I'm able to. There's a lot of data there. That might take a long time to get online. So the plan roughly for December is we're going to have Fallout coming out on a regular, maybe daily or every other day pace, because there's a lot of it to get through. Also, traditionally, there's going to be some Christmas games towards the back end of the month by Christmas time. I did buy one during the autumn sale on Steam. I'm not going to say what it was, but it has Santa Claus in it. There's a clue. I can't give anything away because, like, I want to save it for my beloved Patreons because they get the super duper behind the scenes ahead look. If you want to be a Patreon, do sub. You can support the channel for as little as $1. It's entirely up to you though, no pressure. But what I can share is that I really want to do kind of something of a throwback to past favorites, you know? That's something I've wanted to do for a long time. So hopefully we can make that happen. It is the time for nostalgic feels, you know? That's kind of that for now. Red Dead will be streaming throughout December. Most likely on Twitch, because it's better suited for it. I think that's more or less it. So on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody!